Hi guys, my name is Zin, and today I am going to do the $50 bonsai challenge. I was challenged by Tom from Clip and Grow Bonsai for Seniors. So today I'm going to head to my local nursery, which is called Vandermeer Nursery, and I will hopefully get some material, pot, bonsai soil, and an actual tree or a plant to do the bonsai. So here we go. So here I am at the local nursery. It is Vandermeer Nursery. It's in Ajax, and they have a lot of stuff here. They also have a small bonsai section, which is what I'm going to be looking for. Alright, so I'm back at home now, and I got four things. This was the extra stuff that I didn't put on camera before. This is pumice. It's orchid media, but it's actually pumice. So I have the pot, I have a plant, the bonsai soil, and pumice. And I'm going to mix these two a bit because their bonsai soil comes with perlite, which my habit, with my habit of watering, it's too light. It's going to float up and basically get washed away. So I'm going to mix some pumice into the soil first, so that it wouldn't get washed away when I water, and eventually it will be put into this bonsai pot, which is only $7.99. This plant I think was like $5.78 or something. Bonsai soil itself is $11.99, and this it was $8.99, so it was quite cheap. And I got the receipt here with me, so it only came to $33.34. I'm not sure if you can see that, but so yeah, it's way under $50. I could have probably gotten a bit better. As a matter of fact, I wanted to get a better pot, but all they had was this one pot. They usually have more, but all I saw was this one. So I'm going to repot this, but I'm not going to do any root pruning because last time, this is the shade plant by the way, and I have had one of these for bonsai before that I tried, and it didn't work last time because or it was fine, but then when I repotted it, I think it was the wrong time of the year. So I root pruned and I cut, kind of did a hard cut, a hard prune, and it didn't make it. It just died. I think the temperature was off at that time. I think it was too cold. That's why it just didn't make it. So this time I'm in the middle of the summer. It's really hot outside, and I'm not going to do any root pruning. I'll try to rake out some soil, but I'll be very careful not to damage the roots, and hopefully pot in my new bonsai soil. So because my pot is really small, I'm just gonna pour some pumice into this bag and mix it up in the bag. In here there's some regular, I think, garden soil probably, and then there's these, I think, vermiculex, or I'm not sure what this is. It's a kind of a shiny substance. It's very light, and of course it's got perlite. I think that's all that is in here. Not really your ideal bonsai soil. There's some sticks in here. I'm just gonna throw it away. So I wouldn't really recommend buying this. It'd be better off just buying garden soil plus pumice and just mix that up. There's some pebbles in here as well. This one's way too big. Looks like a shark tooth or something. So yeah, I don't know, I guess a lot of these big pebbles. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. I'll have to use it. So, but at least the pumice looks fine. It looks like there's some pine barking here, or some kind of bark, just small pieces. So I think I got enough soil mixed that I could use it. There's lots of these pebbles. I guess they're just acting as grit and drainage. And there's some other kind of light pebble that might be pumice. Actually, I'm not even sure what these are. I'm just trying to clean the soil up a bit before I repot this. So I'm going to put this away, and we're going to rake out the roots and see what it looks like. So this plant is on the tag it says a sensitive plant. It's a family of the mimosa, which is why the leaves looks very similar to a silk tree. And I think there's a monkey ear tree or something. There's a lot of trees like this, has this kind of leaves, but the shade plant, the leaves will retract. It'll close up when you touch it, and then some of the stems will kind of hang down, which is cool. So as you can see, there's lots of roots in here. It looks very fine as well, so I'm going to try my best not to damage them. Okay, you know what? I think that's as much as I'm going to rake out. The roots actually smells like, I don't know, something. It smells like a vegetable or something. Some of these really long ones I'm just going to snap off. So leaving it about that long, you know, I think I could fit it into the pot. This is probably a cutting, because there's no tap roots, and the base is quite flat as far as I could tell. Let me see if I can. So it's most likely a cutting that, you know, rooted. They had a bunch of these. I'm assuming they're all cuttings. Alright, so I'm going to pot this up now in the new soil. The new soil is very dry, so hopefully it'll be okay. I've never used their soil before, and I've seen these soils before when I go to the store. I just never bought any or anything like that. So they're still a bit too big. I don't have my pruners, that's why I'm just using my hand, but you know, if you do it at home, you should use a pruner. Yeah, this pot is actually quite small for the tree, which kind of sucks, but I could definitely fit it in. So the next repot I'll fix the roots better, but in this one I still have the spreading of the top part. I really have to clean the soil up. It's a lot of these pebbles, really big pebbles. So it does fit. I'm gonna have to wait and see how the roots grows. And this soil is quite light because of the perlite and the other stuff. There's just nothing heavy in it. Pumice is probably the heaviest material in the soil. I'm going to get a toothpick to work this in. Okay, so I think I'm good with this, how compact it is. I'll just add some of this stuff back in. And I'm gonna water this and see, how much stuff actually floats and probably get washed off or something. I'll try to water it softly. I'm actually going to use the hose, but I'm going to let the water rain down so that it's not too harsh. And I want to make sure that I soak the soil. I know this kind of compost, it doesn't soak water that well the first time when it's half, when it's mostly dry. So I'll just rain it down for a bit. I'm all done watering my tree. The last thing to do is I want to put a rock on here because I notice the tree kind of tilting this way, and I want to make sure it doesn't go one way or the other. I just want it to be more straight for now, at least. So I'll put that rock there. I'll probably put another rock on the other side. Yeah. So just to make the trees more stable in the pot, I'm going to keep this in the shade for now because I did repot it and I took some roots off. So I think in the shade mostly would be better, would be safer. My shady areas get sun maybe, I don't know, a couple hours a day. It gets the late evening sun or afternoon sun. So I think that should be okay. So that's it for this week, guys. This is the, maybe not for this week, but for today at least. This is the $50 bonsai challenge. I hope this will survive because the last time that I did this, it did not survive. But again, I pruned the tree, I root pruned a lot. And it was kind of cold. It was only about 11-12 degrees. So I think this time it should be okay. I really hope it's okay because I really like the shade plant. It's got the nice feature of the leaves curling up, and when you touch it, it's like they're really alive and responding to your to your interactions. And hopefully the flower buds will come up because I would love to see the tree flower. I've never seen it before. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.